A lot of traders are struggling. This particular period where the market changed, the struggling traders are having it worse. Not a lot of people talk about the negative impact that lack of profitability does to the mental health of a trader. You know, when you've had that hope that this skill is going to save you from struggling, that this skill is going to stop you from selling your time for money, when you've had that hope that this trading skill is going to give you the financial freedom that you've always hoped for, but for some reason you keep struggling and losing. And the funny thing is that you've actually put in the work. You've done the work that they say you should do. You've watched the videos that they say you should watch. You've also gathered the experience, but you're still losing. What exactly is the issue? This can be very disheartening and heartbreaking. And I'm here to tell you that you are not alone. If you watch my past videos, you will know that 90% of traders lose 90% of their net worth in their first 90 days of trading. So you're not alone. This is a struggle that a lot of people face. At this point, I've had heart-to-heart conversations with over 500 struggling traders. I know exactly what traders go through, and I've made it my life mission to help. And there's even something that happened to me in the mall. That's exactly what inspired this video. When that encounter happened, I knew I had to make this video. And don't worry guys, I'll tell you exactly what happened in a few seconds. But one thing I can tell you for sure is that if you watch this video from beginning to end, take notes and do exactly what I say in this video, then you're going to see a very significant change in your trading career. Let's get to it. So this story I'm about to tell you now, I think it happened last year or early this year. I've forgotten exactly when it happened. But I reconnected with one of my cousins. This guy, I've not seen him for a very long time. And the truth is that me and him, this is my cousin, we practically grew up together, but we didn't talk to each other for a long time, and then we reconnected. And we are also in the same industry because he's a trader and I'm also a trader. You understand? Funny thing is that he actually started his trading career from my academy, because back in 2020 he learned how to trade from me. Yeah. So me and him reconnected, and we decided to meet in the mall, okay, in our city. So we met there, and we were taking some drinks. I remember we were taking some drinks. I forgot the name of the drinks, but yeah, we were taking some drinks and we were talking, discussing. You know, I also had another of my friend there, and you know, our discussions, we were just circling around trading and business. So we talked at length until one of the workers came to me and he said, "Yo, please excuse me, are you Groove Papi?" I was shocked when I heard that question. And why I was shocked was because back then I was creating content only on Twitter. It's not like now. If it happened now, I would be too shocked. Why? Because I'm creating content on YouTube, I'm creating content on Twitter, yeah. I'm creating content on IG, Instagram, and I'm creating content on TikTok. So I've been posting videos. I've had some viral videos, right? So my face is everywhere. But back then, I was only posting content on Twitter, and it was not video content like this now where you can see my face. It was just me typing, right? It's only on one or two occasions where I'll just post my picture, right? So when he asked me, "Are you Groove Papi?" I was shocked, because I don't expect to get recognized by anybody. So he introduced himself to me that he's in my Telegram channel. And he opened his phone and he showed me. So I asked him, "Yo, okay, that's cool. So how's trading?" And his countenance just changed when I asked that question. You get me? Because he's struggling, or he was struggling at the time with trading. So he told me his struggles, how he has been losing money, how he's trying to quit his job because he was working at the mall at the time. I've been going to that mall, but I've not seen him. He's probably on a different shift, or maybe he has finally quit the job. Who knows? Yeah. But he told me how he has been struggling and trying to quit his job, but he keeps losing money, losing all his salary, losing all his savings. He don't know what to do. I felt so bad for him, and I just wanted to help him at that point. So I told him, "Yo, tell me what strategy do you trade? Tell me what's your trading system?" And when I asked that question was when I figured out what the problem was. This guy used 5 minutes to tell me his trading strategy. He called ICT, he called SMC, he called indicators, he called normal price action. He said a lot of things. I was like, wow, this is a very big issue. Many people feel like the more they do, the more money they will make. That's what many people think, but sadly, that is not the case. And the problem was that this guy had to run back to work. They were calling him. You understand? His shift was on, so he had to run back to work. So I was thinking of this guy, and I know that there are a lot of people in this young man's position. So I'm making this video for that guy, and I'm hoping that he's watching this video right now. I'm hoping that he will see this video and he'll watch this video. And also, not only him, people that are in this position, I'm hoping that they'll watch this video, because I want to expose the truth to you. Now, the truth is that You need only one setup to make money in the trading industry. Now, there's an analogy that I always use that is very effective, which is sniper and machine gun. Now, how does machine gun shoot? If you're with a machine gun, for those that play video games or watch a lot of action movies, you see that the machine gun sprays like you're shooting, right? The aim is just to buy people that are around there. But a person shooting with a sniper is very different. What does he need? One shot, one key. That's what he needs. One shot, one key. That's why he takes his time, he calms down, he looks for his targets, and he waits for the perfect time, right? For the perfect time, and he takes his one shot. And a sniper that's trained, like a trained sniper, is going to get his shot. Why? Because he waited for the perfect time to take his shot. But you don't expect that from a shooter that's using a machine gun. He doesn't have to wait for the perfect time. He just have to spray and shoot. As a trader, you are not a machine gun, you are a sniper. What does that mean? That means that you need to wait for your setup, wait for it patiently, and when it comes, you trade it. That's how it is. Now I'm telling you, most of the successful traders that I know, if not all, most of the successful traders that I know only use one strategy. Me talking to you here, I've passed multiple challenges. I'm currently 6-figure funded. I'm going to get to 7 figures at the end of this year. I also have students that have passed 100k challenges, 50k challenges that are funded right now. I have students that are 6-figure funded right now. And I'm telling you that all I needed was only one strategy, one simple setup. Trading is not like your everyday business where, if it's a normal business, you need to learn a lot, you need to know a lot, you need to do a lot. The more you do, the more money you make. But in trading, that's not the case. If you're feeling the urge to do more, go and do more back testing, go and do more studying, go and do more journaling. But when it's time to trade, you need to do less. Okay? Like the sniper, you need to do more of waiting and less of executing. Now, this is a step-by-step guide on how to become profitable. The first step is go and get a mentor. Okay? Go and meet someone that knows how to trade. Right? Someone that you're sure that this guy knows exactly how to trade. This guy is making money consistently from trading. And then when you meet that person, the next thing you're supposed to do is learn that person's strategy. Now, when you learn the person's strategy and the person's trading system, what we're going to do is you're going to backtest it. Okay? You can use FX Replay, you can use TradingView, whatever, but backtest it. Make sure you backtest over 100 trades. Take note, over 100 trades is when you get to the 100 trades points that you cannot decide to go and start trading with real money. Okay? Make sure you backtest over 100 trades. And those 100 trades, make sure you're keeping detailed stats of every trade. Now, that detailed stats is also called journaling. Right? Now, when you have those 100 trades, you will learn a lot about the trading system. Right? And you also learn a lot about yourself. Now, one of the things that you will learn about yourself is how your trading strategy is going to work. You will see how many wins you have. You will see how many losses you have. You will see the max amount of losing streaks that you have. You will see the max amount of winning streaks that you have. Right? So you will see that it's not always rosy. Sometimes the market is messy. Sometimes the market is very good. Right? Good. Now, there are a lot of things you will learn while working, because you're actively taking trades. 100 trades. You feel me? So when you've done this practice, when you're in the market, you easily take trades without breaking rules. Why? Because you've practiced a lot of times. Now, what a lot of you lack is practice. That's the truth. You guys also just want to rush and make money without practicing, without studying, without getting stats, which is very wrong. Okay? So remember the steps. Get a mentor, learn the trading system, then backtest and have detailed stats over 100 trades. When you go to that 100 trades points, if you're comfortable with what you're seeing, then you can get a prop account or you can fund a live account. It depends on you, it depends on what you want. Okay? Fund a live account or get a prop account. When you've gotten this, you will now apply risk management when trading. Or of course, now you already know your strategy, so you trade your strategy while applying risk management. It's as simple as that. Doing this consistently while journaling every trade, journaling professionally. Take notes, not just journaling anyhow. Journaling professionally, getting stats on your emotions, on your trades, and every single thing, right? If you do this consistently, you will make money long term. As simple as that. And also, when you're facing hiccups and facing roadblocks, you have your mentor to run to ask him questions, and he will answer it for you, and you will really see progress in your career. Look, in this industry, hard work is very important. Okay, hard work is very important. You see that study, you see that back testing. It's very important to put in the work. The painful thing is that a lot of people are not willing to do this. That's why a lot of people are losing consistently. Okay, so you want to separate yourself from the crowd. And what's the best way to separate yourself from the crowd? The best way is to do what other people are not willing to do. I offer mentorship services where I teach people and coach people on how to make money consistently from the market. So if this is something that you're interested in, then use the first link in the description to send me a DM. I believe in you and I want to see you win. See you in the next one.